to make more pots too at some point. Okay, so I think the trick here is to not overuse CDs here. Like with Lust, I shouldn't need to use any CDs. I was basically just doing it to get like good damage in. But we'll use like some small stuff and then that's gonna be it. Cut out the rest. It's like mostly Demon Hunter, everything else for MDI, right? Gargans. So I'll tell you what, guys. Plater is actually doing insane things. You see how the mob's name is Algax? That's the guy that it's on. And there's also a setting that if you have it on you, it could change color of the bar. It's so fucking good. It's unbelievable. I would, if anybody is still not using Plater, please switch for the love of God. I don't know what you're using, but this is just the best add-on in the video game, honestly, at this point. Okay, well, we're not getting that anytime soon. So that makes this pack a lot easier. Coming in relatively soon now. Okay. So we'll start with Rune Weapon. I've died 3 times here to this pack this week, by the way. That's why I'm overcompensating. A little beast, stun it, good. Of course, it's a 16 instead. We got that up. Icebound now. Deadly Thrust. Oh, I guess the Rock Alley helps a lot, huh? I would say. And Root Totem. Anyway, you can change the color to be class specific for those spiteful targets. You can also put an outline around disabled and rages. Nice. Do you run Plater with default settings or have you customized it? I haven't really customized it, no. I mean, I changed the way it looks, obviously, which is just basic customization, but not much past that. Alright, so now we got big pull here. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Didn't really establish a lot of threat. Too bad they don't have an ability that could help with that. Beware. Too bad they don't have 2 abilities that could help with that. Really do not want to use Garfiends there, but we had to. And by the time I actually get to the other side of the dungeon there, it's going to be probably back up, so. Okay. Alright, then it's big prideful, so about like 5% left in this mob we're going to start running. Did you get Keystone Master? Yeah, we got it Tuesday. Beware. Basically, like, as soon as we know there's not another Thrash coming. Perfect, that's perfect. And that just gives us a few more seconds of prideful. Move it even further before we have to stand still. Excellent. Just small optimization there, nothing important, but definitely helps. A few more seconds of prideful, just in case. Just need to not fall off here, dodging this. Almost did that. Got 2 AMZs. Hopefully this guy will use his. So hopefully this guy will use his on the next pack and not here, because I don't think we're gonna need it. And as we said, he does. Hey Metro, any advice on how to deal with Big White Bird, Matriarch, and the other side? I always seem to die in that pole. Nah, just gotta be ready with the death strikes. Oh, that's shitty. I don't know what happens now. Those spitefuls. Anyway, the healing requirement on the end of Pride is crazy. On 18, we were taxed. Slow and kite all mobs on the big bird to give yourself a break. There you go. What else? It's good. Good, good, good. Oh, dead. It's just crazy how all of a sudden this just gets out of control. Everybody else is dead too. Did we not get loyal beasts either? Guess not. Anyway, see a shaman? The audacity of the shaman, right? I don't know. Yeah, we're still good on splits, I guess. Normally we would have pulled those two mobs behind us, but that's not going to happen. So the tank insults begin. Yep. It's already happened twice in this dungeon now. I don't know. Really nothing wrong with this route at all, but I don't understand what would be different. Shit's just difficult. This key is way harder than people think it is, honestly. Some very dangerous parts to it. Alright, how do you scout pug groups before heading into the dungeon? Do you use IO tools or another form of gear check? I actually have a whole video on this, Matt. It's kind of old, but I think it's all still relevant. But yeah, I mean, just all the tools available, basically, is the answer. Looks like we're good on the splits, though. Those 3 groundskeeper dudes give a lot more than you think. Also, main blood DK, thanks for the amazing class representation, sweet man. My pleasure. Glad it's helped. Hopefully it's helped. Hugging is so toxic. It's just, yeah, it's starting to get to be a waste of time, unfortunately. This is not a key I even really want to do, but it's the best that we're going to find in the pugging world, and it's, as you see, it's just a joke. It's a lot harder to get anything done with pugs this expansion, seemingly. Opinion on Prot Warrior? I don't think they're anywhere near as bad as people make them sound, but yeah, definitely the 6th best tank right now, right? Kind of unquestionably the case. So we've had that issue every single time we've come through that area, so I think we need to try to find a new solution to it, and I'm not really sure what that would be. Other than just pull each individually, I guess, is the answer. The dogs just get so out of control, and there's not actually any place to kite right there. I think we need to find a way to not have that happen. I don't know. Hopefully this is still enough count. How much does these dogs give? Okay, they give a lot. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Every time I jump off the ledge, it seems we will end up whiting. I started just working down the stairs. Yeah, I think, honestly, we have to readjust how we pull that this week. Just this week specifically. Because there's obviously a lot of damage there, and it's going to be difficult to survive it if we're not being putting distance between ourselves. I could care less about the drop rates, but I really think 210 is too low for content this difficult. Gotcha. I don't know if you think about it this way. There's 4 times less people on a Mythic Plus than Heroic 20-man where you get 3 items. It's true, yeah. It's actually true. Okay, he used his, I'll use mine afterwards. His last mad long because that fucking glyph or whatever. It feels like it's so close to aggroing that stuff. Anyway, if you follow the 20-man raid loot rules, a 5-man group should get less than 1 item per run. Yeah, no doubt. The problem is the gear just sucks, right? That's the issue. Hey man, Nick, welcome. What legendary are you rocking? Brindors? Yeah, less here is the play, I think, always. I wonder how this one guy had the power to solo Il'gynoth. Oh yeah. Me too. I'm just saying if they were ever going to boost the eye level, the amount of items would have to be drastically lowered. Right, so that's why I was suggesting like something similar to Titan Forging. Something like parallel to Titan Forging's purpose, but not random, I guess, since everybody hates randomness for some reason. Just by playing a video game that's built on randomness. So currency, I guess, like PvP, you know, would be the answer, I think. +2 in a mythic. We've seen 3 pieces of drop. Yep, you can get from like above 16. You can get more than that. Oh, okay. Interesting. Wow. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway, we had 4 item drops and 18 miss. Yep, you could get more than 2 for sure. That's unfortunate. And the gargoyles lost now, huh? God, that's nerve-wracking, the fact that I just died there. I hate to say it, but I missed Tyrannical Weeks. Did I die again? Yeah. Something to do with this, I guess. I don't know. What key level do you think is equivalent to Heroic Raid? Probably like 7 to 10, I guess. Wait, what do you mean equivalent? I don't know what you mean. I don't know. If you don't mind me asking, how many days did you go raid? Tuesday, Wednesday, 2 days a week. Okay, where's the mob? It's over there. Why not skip all the trash and get the percent before you go up? I don't know. No reason to. Is that a weak word that shows who's targeted by a certain spell on the nameplate? It's, yeah, it is. Yep. 100%. Feels like 10 to 15 in heroic, 15 to 20 is mythic. Yeah, shit. Who you got? Oh yeah, Green Bay or Tampa. I'd like to see Tampa win, just because I kind of want to see Tom Brady do well after what happened, but no real interest in any of the teams left at this point. I was rooting for the Browns after they beat the Steelers, honestly, but no longer. Kiting sounds more like the way to go, to be fair on that pack. Yeah, you can't really kite there anyway. Kiting should never be the way to go. It should only be done if you absolutely need to, and I did not absolutely need to there. I don't know why I died like that so quickly. I literally just done this on 17 2 days ago, and we never had any issues tanking any of the stuff we fought. Other than the dogs. The dogs were the only things that were ridiculous. Just bad luck, honestly. I used Rune Weapon maybe a second too late or something. I don't know. What the fuck is that name in guild chat? What do you mean? Can't stand how these guys keep moving around me like this. What do you feel about Disc Priest in your group? Not a big fan right now. Heal me up sign. No, sure, not sure. Anyway, what else? That's it. Read them all. Seemingly. How is Voracious compared to Bloodworms? Good. There's a lot more healing, I believe, and also synergizes really well with Brindors. Good, he's got the hands thing, so we don't need any help with the getting them in part. Use a death coil there to get some damage while we're waiting. I disbanded 16 missed with something special. Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was an odd one. Escalon be sounding like Optimus Prime. Oh, right. Maybe he is. You never know. Optimus Prime could have died and could be sent back into the Shadowlands as a stone gargoyle looking thing. That's not ideal. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, if, say, 16 is equivalent to Mythic Raid, maybe Blizzard puts Mythic level loot and 20 keys. Yeah, they're not going to do that, though. Check out the video I made about loot last week, guys. We've already covered all this stuff. Won't be happening. Anyway, is that a macro line to get your eye level on your trinket? No, it's just a weak ore. Anyway, you're turning into quite a macro programming king. Nice. Okay, let me pull these out, I guess. For what? Wait. This is a downgrade regardless, but... Break it down, what does that mean? Anyway, been too long. The hardest thing yesterday was remembering to tame a pet. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Will we ever see Pikachu again? I honestly forget, yeah. Someday, I'm sure. To be fair, I don't think a guy named Whoa Stepbro is a good sample of Shadow Priest. Yeah, no doubt. Let's just finish it with 4. What's the item level now? 219.
Your penance is at hand. You must think their pain shall enlighten you.
What's your eye level? 219. What the hell? Really asked you the 2 back-to-back times. It's fine. What is wrong with people? Even if it's deplete, y'all gonna finish that in 5 minutes. And yeah, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I missed something. He said something, but I didn't see what he said.
Their pain shall enlighten you.
This is like actually like the last 2 bosses are very easy with 4 people.
Their pain shall enlighten you.
Wanted it time for Keystones, so he dipped. I gotcha. He said he needed this one for his last 15. That's why he left. Jeez. If you finish it, does it still show the deplete for him? Yeah, he'll still get credit for it, even though he left. He wanted to downgrade and reset as he needed 15 in time. He needed this for Keystone Master, but like if you do keys, you'll get it. What's the rush? Yeah, for yeah, seriously. You don't have Keystone Master by now, then I'm not sure why anybody's in a rush for it. Best part is his key will change. Oh. I see what's going on now. We're fucking this guy, aren't we? Huh. Oh. Well, I don't know if I feel good about that now. I've never been in this situation before. I see what happened. He wants to do the 15. I forgot this was even a 16, honestly. It just didn't even register to me. I thought you meant he just didn't want to finish it out of time. But he wants to fucking not finish it. Which is what we're about to do. Oh. Well. Unlucker, yeah. Something like that. That's one way to put it. Huh. He didn't expect you guys to continue. No, I don't think anybody would, yeah. I mean, I didn't, I don't even, like, know what's happened. I'm just completely clueless thinking about what I've done wrong here in this whole dungeon. Sitting there thinking, like, man, how am I going to survive this next pack? And this guy's telling me to stop doing the dungeon, and I'm not even realizing it. Okay, well, let's see. I mean, we obviously can finish this, right? I don't see it being an issue. But if we wipe again, I'll just say, like, hey, listen, that's enough. Man, I wish I could be a fly on the wall when he realizes. Yeah, I bet he's gonna be really fucking pissed. Like, what happens if he tries to start another dungeon while we finish this one? For real, like, what actually happens? Somebody's gotta, like, find out. He probably can't until this one's finished, right? He's probably just gonna enter back into this one if he does. Yeah, that would be what would happen. Maybe he should have played better? I mean, to be honest, most of the issues were my fault. I don't know how I died so many times. I just did this on 17 twice this week, and it didn't feel like I didn't expect to have the trouble I had, but there was a couple of small mistakes that really escalated. See, honestly, I hate to say it, but this is the difference between streaming and not streaming for me. Like, those mistakes wouldn't have happened if I wasn't thinking about the stream constantly. Not that I don't want to do that, but it's just, it does. It's like, I never realized it. Like, I never actually really did keys off stream until recently. And it is so much fucking easier when you're constantly just thinking about the key, 100% of the key. 100% after key is done, whisper him, check your key, yeah. No, I mean, I'm not here to fuck this guy, man. This is just a coincidence. I didn't mean to do this. I didn't realize what he wanted to do. Normally, if the key holder wants to stop, that's like the one time I'm fine with the disband. But I just like completely didn't even realize it was happening. Sitting here thinking about all the times we fucked up. Anyway, he didn't say it was his last. That's true. He's desperately trying to whisper people to stop? Maybe. Okay, well, we'll definitely save AMZ for later if we're having trouble. He can't enter till it's done, yeah. I wasn't sure if he was able to just start a new group and it was going to kick us out or something, maybe. Hey, Metro, sorry for being late to the stream, but may I ask why you're a four-man? Yeah, because the one guy left. Actually, it's like a kind of a crazy story, actually. The key holder left because he didn't want to complete this out of time. And I didn't realize it. And everybody else was like, should we just finish? And I was like, yeah, let's finish. We're at the easiest part of the dungeon, basically, so why not? Since Shadowlands came out, do I have to worry about my Heart of Azeroth? No, of course not. I mean, if you want to worry about it, you can, but no need. Okay, so let's see how this goes with 4, because honestly, it's like really easy fight regardless. We failed the AMS. That's a big mistake. Big mistake. That guy's gonna get smacked. Good movement. That's what he deserves for playing Unholy. I don't know about that part. Don't know about that part. Got them both? Good. I'm actually like on the wrong side of the boss basically, but it works. I'm so lost on WoW. Well, if you have any questions, let me know. Happy to help. Stigmata Pride again. Stigma Pride. Where's the third DPS? Not in the dungeon anymore. Oh, I don't actually have AMS, fuck. Well, we're missing one. Okay, good save with the link there. That's a big play. Now I could AMS the Stigma Pride, and that should be it. I hope he doesn't get loot. I don't think anybody cares about that. Oop, ran back into it. I don't think anybody cares about that at this point. Up for 15 Plague Fall. I'm trying to find 16s, but trying to get 16s done if we can here. Trying to make these pugging experiences worth something. I'm gonna die here, honestly. Please whisper him after. I don't want to, man. That's BM as fuck. Like, I'm not... Didn't do this to fuck the guy, honestly. Pretty rude, honestly. I didn't realize this even happened.